can say is wow. I mean, hello, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Claire. I'm a flute player from Hull in East Yorkshire in the UK, and it's time for another reaction from me. Now, if you've seen me before, then you know that I get very excited now about the reactions and the stuff that you guys are sending me. I'm discovering so much music, and it's so interesting to be able to share it with you all. So thank you so much for everybody that sent in reaction suggestions. And if you have something that you'd like to see me react to, remember it must contain flutes or flute related instruments, then just check out the pinned comment below. Now, as I say, I always get excited, but then something comes along that just completely blows my mind. Now, let me give you the story of how this has come to be. So recently I did a reaction to a band that I have come to love thanks to you guys, and of course the band in question is Nightwish. Now, I reacted to a fabulous track called Edinburgh. It's a live version that took place on a cruise in 2015. If you haven't checked out that reaction, then I'll pop it above for you to go and check out later. Now, in that reaction, I was really curious not only to the music, which was just brilliant as always from Nightwish, but to the origin of that particular performance, because like I say, it took place on a cruise in 2015. So I invited the Nightwish massive, who always come and support reactors reacting to Nightwish, to just fill me in on a bit more detail as to where that came from. And of course you did. Now, there was one comment that was just so brilliant and informative and gave so much information, and well, that's responsible for today's reaction. So thank you to RNOWAK85. Thank you so much for your wonderful comment. Now, let me give you a shortened version of that comment and you'll understand where I'm going. So I, of course, asked why was this taking place on a cruise? What was going on? So the comment says, the Baltic Princess Cruise was a 2-day Nightwish specific cruise on a cruise liner operated by the Estonian ferry company Tallink. I mean, how much more detail do you want? It happened shortly after they kicked off their Endless Forms Most Beautiful tour in North America and before the majority of the European leg of the tour. So it was kind of a little bit of a warm-up, but what an amazing way to do it on a cruise. I mean, I've got goosebumps just thinking about that. That's so cool. Anyway, the bit that really caught my eye was this. This performance started as an acoustic set with Marco and Troy, and they played Pink Floyd's Money, pretty cool, Black's Wonderful Life, and Jethro Tull's Locomotive Breath. Now, if you guys know me at all, you know not only am I now a massive lover of Nightwish's work, but oh my goodness, do I love Jethro Tull. And those of you that have seen me before will know that not only have I reacted to a lot of Tull now, including Locomotive Breath, but also I've covered a lot of Tull as well, because it's just awesome to play as a flute player. There's something about it that just, there's this energy and this wonderful rawness to Tull's music. Anyway, so you can imagine how excited I got when I saw that that had happened. And then I put it into YouTube and discovered that here it is. So without further ado, because I don't think I can wait any longer, this is Marco and Troy from Nightwish covering Jethro Tull's Locomotive Breath. Here we go.
Breath runs the musicians one by one. His woman and his best friend in bed and having fun. Oh, he's crawling down the corridor on his hands and his knees. Whoa, Charlie stole the handle and the train won't stop going. No, we should slow down. Yeah, go on, Troy, go! And the all-time winner has getting by the balls. Oh, he picks up Gideon's Bible. Whoa, and at page 1, what night we got, he stole the handle, and the train won't stop going, no way to slow down. No way, no, no, no way to slow down, no way. No way to slow down, no way. No way to slow down, no way, no. No way.
Well, there we go. Wow. All I can say is wow. I mean, I was gonna love that. Whatever they did, I was gonna love that. But for two musicians to carry a track like that and just give it so much energy and bring it to life and just express it in a different way to the original, but for it to have all that essence and just bring something to it, incredible. Right, where do I start? Well, let's just start briefly with Marco. Fantastic. He's carrying the rhythm, isn't he? And he's carrying the essence of the chugging of the train and the keeping on, and it's so relaxed. The groove is so relaxed, but it's so tight for it to work, and yeah, just fabulous guitar playing. The vocal, oh yes, I mean, this is a song that the everything about it is so tasty, I think, to a musician, because there's so much in there. You can play with it so much, and he really does embrace the vocal. It's got this gorgeous sonorous quality, but an edge, and it's just beautiful. Now, let's talk about Troy. So, we have a bit of the intro, and he's kind of noodling around a little bit, and then during the verses, during the singing, we get those little interjections. Just perfect, just beautiful to bring that essence of his sound in that way and kind of ease it in. And then I was waiting for it, the solo. Right, so let's talk about the solo. Now, what I love about this is that he's not like copied any of the Ian Anderson stuff, which of course you couldn't really do, I don't think, on the whistle there. But he's gone for something that has the energy but brings a different vibe, because it's this very ethereal sound floating over the top, and that's what the whistle does. he's combining like little runs, so rhythm, little rhythmic flourishes, like up, which gives it that the energy of the rhythm. But then he's doing a lot of long notes with these beautiful bends and these beautiful drops. Now, people that know me know that I love a bit of pitch bending, and I'm very lucky to have a pitch bending head joint on my regular flute. So come and check out some of my covers or live streams if you want to see that in action. But Troy is the king of pitch bending by just letting the breath drop at the end of the note and also bending up to the note. And I think that is just so wonderful in this piece. I mean, Locomotive Breath is a bluesy piece, so it lends itself to it anyway. But for him to tap into doing it with these long notes in all the different registers of the instrument is just so cool. It brings like a different feel to the piece. I was kind of trying to put a word to it, but I can't. You've got this groove, this rhythm driving away, and then just this floatiness over the top, which you don't really get in the original track. So it really brings something a little bit different. Let me know if you really relate to that and your thoughts on that. I think it gives it a really different spin and works so beautifully. And then towards the end, he's doing a similar thing, rhythmically moving around in kind of up and down, but he's adding a bit more rhythm. And that's the joy of a groove like this, which has so much space. You can play with the rhythm, you get these little triplet things coming in, and it's just so satisfying. And but I think I'm most struck by, like I've said, this kind of ethereal quality that is kind of added in this performance, and the fact that just it's incredible to hear a track like this carried just by two people. Absolutely wonderful. So I mean, wasn't that exciting? Just so exciting. And if you were on that cruise, my goodness me, did you get a treat? Not only obviously Nightwish doing the full Nightwish thing, but all these wonderful covers, which I just love a good cover. I love a good cover when it brings something else to the original, and you hear something of the artist who's covering and obviously the original. This mix of creativity and artistry. It's so exciting, and this is a really fine example of it. It's really awesome. So thank you again to I'm going to read the name out, RNOWAK85, for your wonderful comment, because I didn't know this existed, and I don't think a lot of other people do either. So if I've brought this to your door, that makes me super happy. So thank you again for your wonderful comment. If you have anything you'd like to see me react to, then check out the pinned comment below. And I would love if you checked out some of my own covers and perhaps came along to a live stream or two where you can see me in action and a request if you come along to my Sunday live stream. All the details on the channel page. And of course, the best thing you can do around these parts is to hit that subscriber button. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care, stay flutifull, bye guys!